Coming up next on WDF News 12 at noon, a deadly meningitis outbreak that started in Nashville is spreading. We'll have the details.
Mitt Romney.
Plus, the iconic lights of the Tennessee Aquarium get a new look. Details on tonight's debut. Those stories and more next on WDF News 12 at noon.
Local, quick, and to the point. WDEF News 12 at noon, live in HD. Starts now.
Hello everyone, I'm Nordia Epps. Thanks for joining us for WDF News 12 at noon. Mitt Romney returns to the campaign trail today with new life in his run for the presidency. A CBS News poll of uncommitted voters shows he won last night's debate by a 2-to-1 margin. Tara Murdener has the latest from the White House as we cover campaign 2012.
Mitt Romney. Tara Murgener for CBS News, the White House.
And then the vice presidential debates come on next week in Kentucky. We have an update on an example, actually, of a subject that the two candidates seem to agree on, and that's the need for job training to put people back to work. It is the Tennessee Valley Institute for Materials Joining and Training. It's at Chattanooga State Community College. U.S. Secretary of Labor Hilda Solis toured it yesterday to see the programs that a $3 million federal grant will support. In just 4 to 6 months, students can get portable certificates for high-paying, high-demand jobs. The president of the Chattanooga Regional Manufacturers Association says finding a skilled workforce is the group's #1 priority. It represents around 100,000 manufacturing employees.
In some grows.
Chat State President Jim Catanzaro says they have 100% placement for students in these fields. The Labor Department reports 367,000 people applied for unemployment benefits last week. That's up 4,000 from the week before, but the 4-week average is unchanged. Some local Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee workers will join those seeking unemployment benefits. The company announced it is cutting 100 jobs and leaving another 100 positions unfilled next year. Blue Cross blames the Affordable Care Act and a new excise tax for those cuts. Time now to check in with Chip Chapman to see how our weather is faring on this Thursday. Hey, Chip.
Hi, Nordia. I like it.
You like it?
Yes, I do indeed.
Good.
Beautiful day. A lot of fog earlier this morning. That's pretty much all coming up.
All right, thank you, Chip. A developing situation to tell you about now. Whitwell Police Chief Rodney Easterling telling us that a high school student has been detained for making threats at the school. He says the threats involved texts about possible violence later tonight. The Sheriff's Department is now questioning that student at Whitwell High School, but they say the threat is contained. We'll try to get more on this for you later on. Part of Chattanooga's history is leaving the scenic city. The Crystal Company moving its corporate office to Atlanta starting in February. Crystal has 60 restaurants in Atlanta, but only 20 in Chattanooga. There are more than 300 restaurants in the southeast. Company officials want their support center to be as close as possible to new and existing markets, and they can get direct flights to all their restaurants from Atlanta too, they tell us. Crystal's president and CEO says the heart and soul of the brand will always be here in Chattanooga. The move will be finished next August. Health officials expect an outbreak of a rare form of meningitis that started in Nashville to grow. 26 people in 5 states have already become sick, including 4 people who died. Most cases are centered at a Nashville hospital, but the source of the illness may be a Farmington pharmacy. All the victims received steroid injections, which experts suspect contained fungal meningitis. Some of your Facebook friends could soon be paying to make sure you see their posts. Facebook introducing a new feature in the U.S. that lets users pay to have their posts appear higher in their friends' news feeds. The feature was tested in New Zealand and has been introduced in more than 20 other countries. Facebook hasn't said how much it will cost to promote a post. Still to come here on WDF News 12 at noon, we're going to check back in with Chip. He says it's a great day out there. He'll have more for you in your storm-themed 12-7-day forecast. And later, the iconic Tennessee Aquarium lights get an upgrade. Right now, though, let's look at some of the stories making headlines in today's Cleveland Daily Banner. The paper reports on oral arguments in the sales tax dispute between Cleveland and Bradley County and the Tennessee Court of Appeals. 4 local schools received $600,000 in focus grants. And the Emergency Management Agency gets high marks in a recent drill. For more of those stories, just check out today's edition.
Titan radar 30s, especially on Tuesday morning. So autumn.
It's here?
It's here, no doubt about it.
All right, thank you, Chip.
All right.
You can look to the skies in downtown Chattanooga tonight for a demo of the Tennessee Aquarium's new lighting system. The iconic lights are getting an upgrade to make them more energy efficient. There you can see them at the top. They've been around for 20 years. A hailstorm severely damaged them back in March. The aquarium is now installing LED lights. They use only about a quarter of the power, and they'll be computer controlled so they can change colors. Check them out tonight at 8:30. House Chat's coming up next. Matt Hullender is going to be talking with the folks from Breathe Easy Home Services about ways to keep our homes more energy efficient. We'll be right back. Welcome back to News 12 at noon, and welcome Luther with your community calendar this afternoon. Hey there, Luther.
How's it going, Chip?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. That colder weather coming in Monday.
You betcha.
Okay. Flu shots. Community calendar.
Thank you so very much for that.
Good looking day today, good looking day
nice
tomorrow.
out there.
A little rain on Saturday, and the coldest air so far this season on Sunday, especially getting into Monday and Tuesday mornings, lower to middle 40s, and that means more than likely upper 30s for a lot of you in the mountains. But a nice warm up as we get into the middle part of next week. So
No snow?
No, no, emphatically no.
Let's not say that word now.
Sir, no sir.
Thanks for joining us.